Hi Virgos. So this is going to be for August 2018. This is going to be for wherever Virgo falls in your chart. If you're dealing with a Virgo, taking on the energy of a Virgo, or are just generally led to this message for whatever reason. I am using the Vice Versa Tarot for the general, the Spellcaster's Tarot for clarifiers, doing a little something new for the month of August. And that'll be the spiritual advice with the Shadowscape, and then a small love reading with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So let's get in and see what we got for Virgo for 2018 August. I feel like you're feeling a little bit foolish, Virgo. I don't know if that's in a good way or a bad way. The kind of like, bring it on, I don't care. I see the tower trying to pop for you. Let's see if it comes out. All right. So what we have here is the Six of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Wands. So, I'm going to say this is very much has to do with your money, business opportunities, especially if you're an entrepreneur and you are striking out on your own. Don't turn down an offer because you feel like it's not going to come to fruition fast enough. This, whatever path you're on, it's going to take time. But it's going to be very fruitful. And you're going to be extremely, extremely successful in this. So don't turn your back on it just because it's going to take a little bit of time. And it's also going to take a lot of your energy. A lot of action necessary to make this work in your favor. But you have it. You have all of the resources that you need to make it happen. And you even have the people or the investors behind you. You may be turning down an offer of money from an investor. And this could be someone who takes on a very in charge, authoritative type of energy. But I don't think you should turn down the offer. I think that this offer could bring you to a spot of success. You may have been offered this offer could have come to you at the end of July. Or it could be coming around the 7th, the 18th, or the 25th of August. I think you could get a bit frustrated about how slow it is to see any type of growth. But it's really saying have patience because you will be successful. And whoever this investor is will bring you success. And you may have an epiphany or a message coming during your meditation or your dreams. Or when you connect to your creator or your spirit guides or your tribe. Or even when you're talking to people, it might just, light bulb. And show you what needs to be seen. But I see August being very, very profitable for you. Especially if you're in the right place at the right time, meeting the right people. So be out there, Virgo. Don't be the hermit. Be out there. And really tell people where you're trying to go and what you're trying to do. Because you will find people who are willing and ready to back you financially. And this person may not do things in a traditional way. They may come off as arrogant. But they have so much that they can and bring to you. But you're having a hard time deciding if that's good for you or not. And there may be confusion around who you can trust. Especially if you're waiting on investors to respond to you or get back to you with their offers. But I see you being victorious nonetheless. And that may be why you're so caught up with, I can't really make solid decision, and that's because you have so many people around you that you can't trust, and you know you can't trust them, or you've been screwed over by so many people that you have a hard time trusting people. But you've got to let go that not everybody's the same. Not everybody's going to do the same things to you, and there are good people out there that really are out there to help you, that really do want to see you succeed, even though in your experiences, you may have found that, a lot of people don't want to see you succeed. There are people out there that do want to see you succeed, and they're willing to work with you to get you to a place of financial freedom. They just might not do it in the way that you are used to. And so it scares you a little bit. And you're just like, well, it's not how I would normally do it. Well, maybe that's because you keep doing the same thing, expecting different results. And that's craziness. If you want a different result, you need to change what you're doing to create a different result. And that's what they're doing, is bringing you newness to create a different result. Now, if you are dealing with someone in love, and I see a possible Taurus, fire sign strongly, but it could be any fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And you could possibly be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I would say Pisces, if it's a water sign. So Taurus, Pisces, or Aries, Sag, Leo. If it is a relationship, you may feel like it is a fake offer. It's not. It's good. They have good intentions. Especially if it is a fire sign offering it to you. If it's an earth sign, they may be slow in how they interact or how they want to proceed. But it's all good intentions. The only thing that I might see is the Pisces may not be the best fit if it's in a relationship type love relationship. If they seem a little bit arrogant, it's just part of their ego. And, the ego can be a hell of a fucking thing. And even for the best of us, it's a hell of a fucking thing, right? And sometimes your ego just it needs that little And sometimes confidence becomes arrogance. Doesn't mean they're a bad person. They're just, got a big head because they're good at what they do. See what your spiritual. The World. The Nine of Pentacles. The Moon. And Judgment. Wow. Almost all major arcana. And on the bottom, it's the Fool. All right, guys. So, your spiritual advice is to see that whatever is ending ended fairly for all of those involved. And you may have put a lot of work into it, but to all things have their seasons. And I mean, it comes full cycle from the new to the full. And there's so much beauty with the work that you've put in and what has been completed. And so I would say that the advice is to see the true blessings in endings. Because the wonderful leap that you get to take into the new, it's fun. It's scary, but it's fun. It's so much fun because you get to start a new chapter. And you get to experience new things. Learn new things. Yeah, and you know, you're gonna experience the bad with the good, but you can't appreciate the good without the bad. So the bad has its purpose, and it's all in your perspective of what's good and what's bad. You know, I love tower moments. I love when tower comes in because it means that I wasn't seeing what I needed to see, and now I get to see what it is. And I get to learn from it, experience what needed to be experienced, and grow from it. And now I'm a better person because of it. Like, dance in the rain. Like, when it rains, it pours. And I'm outside when it does, you know? You just embrace it for what it is. And you make it good. You make it good. Or you make it bad. It's your perspective. So, this is for singles, couples, no labels, married, whatever. Alright, so, so at the bottom, we've got the Ace of Swords. Look at that. Kinky, kinky. Somebody's having some fun. Enjoying some vices. Enjoying some very exciting, kinky, maybe something you really have never dabbled in before. It's new. And then this is something else that's beautiful. 1, 2, 3. Now, the 3 of Swords. You've got the 1 of Swords, the 2 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. Now, swords really talk about where you are mentally. And you went from, oh my God, this is fucking amazing, to, I just love them. I love them. To, we hit a rough spot, right? Now, this is not going to last forever, right? This is going to come in every once in a while, and we have to work through it, you know? Some people could be using vices to work through that. This is if you're in a relationship. You could be using vices to work through the rough spots in your relationship. Or you may need to spice it up a little bit to work through this. If it is a situation where it's a third-party situation, it really looks like it's a lurker instead of someone actually in your situation. And you and your partner may not even notice or be aware of it. Now, your partner or yourself could be aware of it, but are not entertaining it. Or the Three of Swords came because someone got drunk, was indulging in their vices, and did something that caused an issue with a third party. If that's you, you really have to decide how you want to handle that situation. I don't know your life, and I can't really tell you how to handle that situation. If you're willing to work it out with them, remember, when you forgive, you really have to forgive and let it go and not bring up the past anymore if you want to move forward with them, because you have to heal, and they have to heal from whatever they did, whatever was broken inside of them that made them stray. If you're not going to work it out, let it go and start anew with somebody else. If you're just working through the down parts of the relationship, everything is temporary, and energies are just temporary, and you will work through it, you know, because you're going to go through your highs and your lows, but that's part of a relationship, right? If you are single, you may just be indulging in one-night stands, possibly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 partners at a time. I mean, I don't know your life. That you do what you do. Have fun. Be safe, though. Because, oh, my goodness. The stuff out there nowadays. Oh, my God. Be careful. You don't really see... If you're single and someone new is coming in, it's going to be like you're going to honeymoon stage it. And mentally, you're going to be in an amazing spot with this person. You're going to just be on the same wavelength. All right, guys. That's what I got for you for August. I will be doing free live readings on Saturday for the full moon. Subscribe. Meet me back here. I will be putting all my information in the description box below. And I think that's it, guys. I love all of you, and I will see you Saturday.